and we can still kind of see some of those plumes of smoke right now, although we do know there are a lot less of them. Here's your shot right now. We're on West Main Street right now here at the Rich Metals Company, and you can see a lot of crews still on scene. Okay, you can see some of the bluegrass firefighters here with that yellow truck that's up front. Then you can also see that crane, if we can there, Drew, that is still fighting the blaze right now here at 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's really close to about 2 hours now after this scrap metal fire happened. Officially under $3 a gallon. Oh my goodness. Hey, where are we right now? We're at City Line Plaza, the Phillips 66 gas station right here. Julie just mentioned it. Folks, if you live on the Illinois side of the Quad Cities, probably a good time to use one of these pumps here at the pump station. You know why? Drew, can we pan in? Bam. Price per gallon, folks, $2.99 again on the Illinois side of the Quad Cities. Probably the biggest surprise for the story that we're talking about right now. This is the kind of cool scene that we're at right now. This is one of 3 trailers, okay, that this church is taking to Moore, Oklahoma, starting tomorrow. And look how big it is, folks. Told by Tony, one of the pastors here, 12 feet by 6 feet wide, so pretty big. And look, even before this thing is started, guys, before we take the video, we got some bottled water, okay, we got some crackers, and we got some chips. So already people bringing stuff in here at 11 o'clock in the morning. This thing starts at noon here today.
In this town hall of 200, the president promptly passed his podium to the people.
And I'm going to try to get as many questions as I can, so do stand up and introduce yourself, though. I want to know who I'm talking to.
Taking the microphone were farmers, fans, and families, standing up to let our leader know how the economy is holding them down.
What's the likelihood of her Social Security getting a cost of living next year?
From concerns to our senior citizens to the burdens of our budgets.
Why are budget cuts to programs that are helping these people keep their heads above water?
The president attempted to address it all, like good schools equaling good jobs.
That means us investing in our kids' education. Nothing's more important. Nothing is more important.
Even if that means skipping the first day of school to ask him a question in person.
I was wondering, what are you going to do to keep the ethanol plant running?
Well, that is a great question.
But at the end of this town hall, the biggest question is, were these questions answered? Were their voices heard?
I think, he does understand, but I just wanted him to be aware that here in rural America, people are struggling.
Whenever you have a concern, you just can't beat one-on-one contact with the person, that can answer that.
I think it's really cool, and it makes a difference in our country.
A difference, the president says, is his oath to keep listening to the voices stronger than his own.
My pledge is to make sure that every day I'm waking up looking out for you, for the American people.
In Atkinson, Angie Mitchum, WQAD News 8.
Firefighters were still putting out this blaze 2 hours after it began. It started at the Cindy Jean's restaurant right in the middle of downtown.
First arriving Provincetown fire units found the building to be heavily involved with exposures.
Rock Falls Fire Captain Dave Northcutt says the fire quickly spread to 7 other businesses along Washington Street. This fire spread all the way to the south, kind of on the south side of downtown Prophetstown right now, but here in the middle part of this fire, we'll take a look at this. This is the old K&K Monogram store right here, and look at that car inside. Talk to the family owners of this shop, and they say that their building is a complete loss at this time. Prophetstown crews quickly ran out of water trying to fight the blaze, so they called on more than 20 other agencies for help. Everyone from Thompson to Tampico, even Port Byron crews showed up with water.
All the way down to Henry County and all the way up to Carroll County, and then over into Clinton, and then over to Bureau County.
Crews kept the flames from the front of the building by spraying it with hoses, dozens of feet in the air. And even at 7 in the morning, flames were still showing from the back of the building. These crews are just thankful that no one was injured in Monday's fire. Jonathan Ketz, WQAD News 8. Shoppers call 53rd and Elmore the retail hub of the Quad Cities.
It offers everything, has everything here that we need.
I think Iowa Side has much better restaurants.
Any kind of food you want, so it's got it all.
Stores like DSW, a Banana Republic outlet, and a Gap outlet are on their way to Davenport.
Well, I like the location.
Heart of America developer Mike Whalen has his headquarters in downtown Moline, yet he's in charge of all three businesses coming to Elmore and Davenport. He bought that land about 14 years ago for what he says was a good price.
Really, somebody made a strong pitch on the ground. I liked the location, and so we bought it. It was not as strategic as maybe you'd like to think.
Regardless, the Illinois side of the Quad Cities is playing catch-up.
It's floodplain and wetlands.
Planning and Development Director Ray Forsyth says there are two big reasons why Illinois has struggled. Moline and Rock Island are partially landlocked by the Mississippi on the north and the Rock River on the south.
You get this and this.
He also says that the business climate on the Iowa side of the Quad Cities is better.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
For instance, property taxes on a home worth $100,000 in Scott County were close to $2,100 a year in 2012. And in Rock Island County, well, they were closer to $2,700.
It costs more money to do business on the Illinois side than on the Iowa side.
So Moline officials are trying to figure out how to bring more Iowans to their side of the river. Their answer is to get a destination location on the Illinois side of the Quad Cities.
We don't want the same things that Iowa has.
Moline Mayor Scott Reyes has a new Sam's Club store coming in next to the Menards, but Davenport already has a Sam's Club. Because the Sam's Club isn't different.
No, it's not different, but the traffic at Sam's Club is huge.
Reyes says the city needs to stop the bleeding first, keep people on the Illinois side of the river before they can bring in people from Iowa. Both Iowans and Illinoisans we talked to agreed with that.
Otherwise, I just don't think I think people from Illinois actually come over here more than they do stay in their own state.
Over there I can go to Walmart and Target and Panera and Starbucks, and it's all right in one stop.
It's just a whole new different ball game over there.
Moline's building a Sam's Club on John Deere Road to bring in more retail. More than 36,000 cars drive on this stretch every single day.
I think that's going to make a big difference for them there, but we have Sam's here.
But to attract Iowans east of the Walmart, Lowe's, and restaurants, it is going to take a lot of time.
It takes 30 to 40 years to make that happen. You have all these government relationships you got to hurdle, but it can be done.
Jonathan Ketz, WQAD News 8.
Go down, up, and then away we go. And away you go.
At Rock Ridge High School, it's homecoming, so strike up the band. And leading this practice session of the Rockets Marching Band is Augie Karras.
If you go to any football games, you're going to see Augie. He's going to be directing traffic, and he's everywhere.
Everybody knows him, and he's there to help everybody.
Augie is a legend at Rock Ridge, volunteering to help at events and leading the Rockets to bigger and better things.
I think I've been to every homecoming. But it's perfect to give the kids a chance to show off and be part of the community, and it's wonderful.
And at last night's homecoming parade,
there's a guy right over there that needs a sucker. There you go, buddy.
Augie, his wife Mary Rose, and trusted dog Cricket have a place of honor.
We're having fun tonight.
It's right behind a school bus. He still drives the kids to and from school, even though at the age of 82, he's tried to retire twice.
Here we go. When I get to be 83, I might slow down a little.
And at the Rock Ridge Pep Rally, it was Augie who was honored not only for his military service, but for his years of service to the Rock Ridge School District.
News 8 has a Pay It Forward program, and I'm here to pay it forward to you.
He's just such a special guy. Anytime we need anything, you give him a call and he's happy to volunteer, whether it's rigging something up, lining a field, helping park cars, he does it all.
He's an advocate for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a cheerleader, because he was a cheerleader, or cross country. He has helped everybody.
It's easy to volunteer when you got such good people. Thank you.
$300 from a Centra Credit Union. And a standing ovation from Augie's many thankful friends and Rockets fans.
They tease me about being mayor, but I don't know if we really need a mayor. I don't know if we really need a mayor.
How about an ambassador?
My ambassador, that'd be good.
A goodwill ambassador.
Goodwill ambassador, that's right.
In Edgington, Jim Burton's WQAD News 8.